G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. This is going to be a seriously good game. This is a 4-part Build 178 public game commentary. It's been played on Summit on one of my favorite servers. It's probably a 6v6 for most of it, occasionally an 8v8, and it is quite possibly the best first-person Marine game of Natural Selection 2 I have ever played. It was incredibly tight, it was incredibly team-orientated, it was gnarly, it was awesome, and I can't wait to bring it to you. I'm going to bring it to you in 4 parts of about 12.5 minutes each, and I'm going to include a highlights reel at the end of it once I've uploaded all 4 parts. Strap yourselves in, this is going to be seriously fun play. And it starts off with me half wanting to get into the command station, but not going to. Psycho is in the command station. The game restarting there. That's what happens when you join up from the ready room. There's a 15-second sort of warm-up moment before the game actually restarts and you get going. So here we go, gonna get started with this game. It's just such a crazy game. I mean, there were so many awesome moments, I can't even begin to explain it. I'm sticking around Marine Start while the rest of the Marines have moved out. The reason I've done that is I am going to build structures for the commander. So building up the first infantry portal. Remember, if you are commanding, you need to drop an infantry portal first, otherwise your team can't spawn, and that includes the people joining in the ready room just after everyone else joined. So now building up the armory as well to give access to ammunition and health and armor for my teammates, as well as giving access to med packs. Occasionally, it's good to be the Marine that does this. There's always the urge to just run straight out of spawn, get in there and start fighting straight away, but someone needs to do the building work, and to tell you the truth, I like doing it. It's good. One Skulk being very aggressive early on, X2571, and getting an early kill that I was extremely happy with. That put me in a good mood at the start of the game, getting a kill like that. I have almost 0 ping lag in this game. This server is very close to me and I have a ping of around 40, so lag is no excuse. Moving out to flight control where one of my teammates is building an extractor dropped by the commander. That extractor's up, so going well so far. We haven't had any Skulk harassment to speak of. The commander has dropped flight control, and I believe we have a few Marines down here in heliport. One bad thing for the Marine, yes we do, we have a couple of Marines chilling here waiting in heliport, which is always great to see Marines that have moved out and are holding ground. I got a little bit distracted there, and check that out, that Skulk killing that Marine. He fell against the railing. My teammates saved me from that Skulk. I barely landed any hits, taking that med pack, and the commander has dropped the heliport extractor. Tyan saying Skulk in base. I asked over the microphone if it was urgent, and I didn't hear anything, so I didn't charge back, but I am charging back now. Great to see Marines holding position like that in heliport instead of just blindly running through till they find aliens. And this game, oh, Endar taking me out. The thing I was going to talk about that was bad for the Marine team is that Endar is on the other team. Endar is the server admin for this server, and he is a nasty player. He will kill you if he is an alien and you are a Marine. You better watch out, and vice versa as well. You want him on your team. Definitely don't want to be on your own. There are Skulks chewing on our flight control extractor right now, so following my waypoints a little bit of the way round to flight control, asking my teammates to come with me. I wish I could give you my microphone, but that would be really confusing. Extractor 35% held. Note the amount of damage these Skulks are doing. They are just so scary. They come flying out. They do incredible amounts of damage very quickly. You need to be on your toes, and to tell you the truth, this game is one of the first where I felt on my toes for the entire time. It felt that the teamwork was just so tight. These Marines, this was an extremely good bunch of Marine players. They did not try and just Rambo out to the hive. They recognized that holding ground was important, covering each other was important. Note, I saved my teammate there, and I was saved earlier, and that was just a trend that continued. Every time you see a battle between Marines and Skulks, watch for the Marines covering each other. Watch as I carefully come around this extractor, try to catch Crown Thresh on one side. His teammate comes and attacks me from the other side, killing one, trying to kill the second, killing Clown Thresh. Very happy about that, but a third Skulk has come in. Am I going to be able to make it 3? I doubt I will. There you go. That is what I'm talking about. Teammate saving me from a Skulk that really had me dead to rights there, and that is what it's about. With team-based play as a Marine, you need to cover your mates, because if a Skulk goes for a single Marine, then more than likely he will be able to kill it. Sorry, the Skulk will kill him, rather. That is extremely likely. Back in NS1, I think a rough guide was 1v1, Marine versus Skulk. Skulk will usually win. 2v2, 2 Skulks versus 2 Marines. It's a toss-up. The Marines and the Skulks have equal chance. And 3v3, 3 Marines versus 3 Skulks, it will usually be the Marines that win. What that means is the aliens need to be the sneaky players, the ones that come out, pop out if they're Skulks, and kill 1 Marine at a time using hit and run tactics, and the Marines need to move as a team. You just cannot Rambo as a Marine, because if you encounter a Skulk, that thing is going to bite your face off. Here we go again. Watch for covering each other. We've got 2 Skulks versus 3 Marines, so we should win, but I've said that, but it's not going to help me because Elodia had me at close range and I really had no chance there. Looks like these 2 are going to... No, that's another Skulk down. 2 more Marines coming in to reinforce. So Dur's going down there, and Elodia finally going down. He had a great game at going down to Enforcer there. Having enough individual resources for a shotgun, that is going to make me very happy. Let's see if I can get a kill against... This looks like Clown Thresh has respawned and has come all the way back up to harass Marine start. Switching to the pistol there to get the long range kill, and getting another kill there on Mega Cheese. So... Clown and Mega Cheese going down there, happy with myself there. Remember, the pistol in Natural Selection 2 is not just a backup weapon, it is an alternate weapon with a specific role. Mostly in first-person shooters, you'll find that the pistol is just a backup weapon, a desperation move when you run out of ammunition. In Natural Selection 2, it is definitely not. It is kind of a long-range, high damage per second, low total magazine size weapon, and you'll often see a good Natural Selection 2 player. Not saying I'm good, but I'm trying to be good, and good Natural Selection 2 players and Natural Selection players, in fact, will pull out their pistol when the enemy gets to medium to long range. So I dropped out that I pulled out that pistol as soon as the Skulk was beyond the medium range of the shotgun, not because I was out of ammunition with the shotgun. There's a lurk harassing here. Dur's doing some good harassment. That was excellent lurk play. He was harassing, but he knew exactly where his escape route was. He moved to his escape route as soon as danger was apparent, as soon as that shotgun shell hit him. He didn't panic. A lot of lurks, when they get hit, they'll panic, they'll flap around like crazy, they'll mash spacebar like no tomorrow. Dur's was under control, he kept his cool, and he flew straight into the vent. He knew exactly where he was going to go. So great play. He'll go back and heal, come back and fight another day. Taking out Elodia there. He didn't have a chance to kill me as he did before, but when a Marine has a shotgun, you will expect that that 1v1 will turn in the Marine's favor, really. Not that a Marine with a shotgun can Rambo, but a Marine with a shotgun is definitely a more potent adversary for a Skulk than a Marine with a rifle. Note that all of these Marines here accidentally shooting Unwound Path. Sorry, Unwound Path, I know I was mispronouncing your name. You've corrected me in the comments, and I will pronounce your name correctly from now on. Note that I'm trying to say on the opposite side of the corridor to Volcano and Unwound Path. Now, what was I saying just then? That Unwound Path, me and Volcano were holding position, and watch what we do now. This is bad. We are pushing way too aggressively. I think the commander wanted us to come in here and scout, but we have pushed way too aggressively. Now, Volcano, I think that's Volcano, has realized that and backed out. No, it was Unwound Path, but he copped it to that Skulk. I tried to run away. Ender has capitalized. What we needed to do was stay back in heliport where we had that position. We had a base there, and look at that. We were totally cleaned up. We separated. We weren't covering each other. The 3 of us were a dangerous force together, but alone we were just cleaned up, and as it should be. We should not have Ramboed, and I led that, and I am to blame for that. I shouldn't have done that. Should have stayed back in heliport and held ground. Natural Selection 2 is not a game where you just run out blindly all over the map and just try to get as many kills as possible. You need to hold ground and look at the strategic implications of that tactical blunder. Heliport is now taking huge amounts of damage. We're in real trouble there, all because I got a little bit aggressive. I tried to play it like some other first-person shooters where you just try to run across the map as fast as possible and kill as many enemies as possible. So Volcano here waiting for me, and we're going to proceed now together to try and secure heliport again. But look at this. The aliens have done an excellent job. They've cut off the power in the room, so the infantry portal is now offline. The armory is now offline. It's harder to see, but oh yes, I am very happy with those 2 kills. I'll take that. Getting another hit into this Skulk. Ender. Can I kill Ender? The greatest alien adversary on this server? No, Ender cleans me up, so I am happy with my performance there. I killed 2 aliens, but Ender cleaning me up as he always does. He is the bane of my life when I am on the opposing team to him. And I believe he's now going to work on the extractor in there as well. I'm going to spend... No, I'm not going to... Am I going to buy another shotgun? Yes, I spend the resources to buy another shotgun. 25 individual resources. I'm sorry for getting those individual resource costs wrong in my previous 4-part cast. I will correct that. I said a gorge takes 30 individual resources. No, that's wrong. It takes 10. And the sentry gun has also been dropped down from 15... from 20 to, I believe, 10 or 15. But there you go. I need to do my homework, and I will do my homework. Marine flashlights on as we enter heliport for a second time to try and secure it. The power is off. Now, note that a Mac and a Marine are now going to work on trying to repair that. And I just screamed over the microphone. We have a fade. We have a fade. There is a fade in here. Volcano, get off that power node. We have to fight this fade. Note that the fade is just, he's everywhere. We thought he'd moved out of the room. We were trying to aim in and find where he'd gone, and we just had no idea. I'm giving chase because I think he's wounded, but no, he is going for another kill, and no doubt he will get it. Oh my god, Elodia kills Kazabian there, and I'm going to try and back out here because there's a Skulk on me, Ender taking me out. That fade caused absolute chaos, and again, as Marines, we overextended down towards crevice instead of holding against the fade in heliport. But just note the dynamic change as that fade enters the battlefield. It is not game over for us. We still can fight this. I'm out of money for a shotgun though, which is bad. We still can fight this if we stick together as a team. The fades are not invulnerable. You will see a lot of Marine group burst fade combat as this game wears on. Note also that this 50 to an hour, I think it's almost an hour of gameplay, 50 minutes, maybe 45 minutes really of gameplay is all the way to the end of this game. I'm not going to cut this game off like I sometimes do because I just run out of hard drive space or time. This is a full game. I'm not going to cut it off at all. You will see the end of it when it comes to the end of part 4, so you'll find out who wins, and there is so much fade versus Marine squad play. I am going to burst, and my voice is probably going to die fighting this Skulk here, and I wish I could claim that, but Phasor gets that kill, and rightly so. Elodia coming in, killing Kazabian again, and really he could have come through and killed me. Note, I'm staying back. I'm not entering the room because he could kill me very easily. Now I'm trying to jump back over the railing to put some distance between me and him. Distance is your friend with a fade. Marines used to be able to engage fades at close range when their hitbox was broke, their swing box was broken, no longer. Now I'm going to cut this part 1 off here, guys. Stick around for part 2. It's going to be just as exciting, and I can't wait to bring it to you.